Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Justin. Today we have our demo for the MVP. So to get started, we're just going to open up our Agile Point form. Now, this may look familiar. It is based on an example that we do have here, a customer maintenance form. You can see we have our new customer, delete customer, and change existing, and then the information below. So for our example today, will just be a update to the ship to address. So just like the example form, we'll fill out our customer section, select retail, faucets and sinks. Here's the main part though. We'll select ship to address, and if there's any other additional changes, I could select other areas. For our example, we'll just stick to our ship to address. As you scroll down, we have now a search mechanism. So I'm going to just enter in clear. Now we have a pop-up window. So this saves on some real estate on the form. As you can see, we have our clear process solutions and our street address. So this is the one I'm going to be updating. So I'm going to select clear process solutions. And we continue on the form. We are presented with two areas. We have our selected customer, which was just in our pop-up window, and some basic information, company name, customer number, address. And then to the right-hand side, we have our change customer section. This is where we can make our edits. So let's just say it was actually number 3. So we go into the street address, update the field, we toggle off, and here we have a highlighted section. So it's really easy at a glance to see what the update was to our customer. Let's just say I want to make an update. Add a comment for today. And we'll submit our form. So this is now being processing in our workflow. So here is our work center. I'm going to navigate to my tasks. As you can see, a task is created for me, the sales admin approval. If I click sales admin approval task, this gives us a few options. So now I'm going to select view process, and this is actually going to show us the workflow diagram at a glance. Here we can see that I've submitted the form. It's currently in the sales admin approval step in processing. And we can continue on and see that it's going to go to the regional manager, the territory manager. And then from there, our approval process is complete. Our next step is going to be outputting our data to an Excel file. And this is going to be sent to a SharePoint library. From there, that file is going to be added as a URL link to an email notification I'll receive at the end of the process. From the email, I'll be able to click and download the file, and that is when we'll be shifting to our UiPath RPA. So we'll exit out here, and we'll go back and click drop down to select open task. Here we're presented with the same form, just in read-only fashion. We see our status is updated to see what form it's currently at. And we see that the change persists through the process. Can't make any updates here as well. This is just primarily for approval. And I'll go here and select approve. As you can see, I have one process in the works. I'm going to click back over to my tasks, select regional manager approval, Click Open Task. And same arrangement, read-only format. I can see it. I can see right away what the change was with the highlight. Presented with some comments. I can add my comment, and it stores it in a history. I'll click Approve. So now we're at step 3 of 3 of our approval process. Click My Tasks. We'll just rinse and repeat here for the territory manager. Updated status. I can see the change, number 3, and I'll click Approve. But before I do that, earlier I mentioned that the Excel file will be written out to SharePoint. So I want to show you here, this is the library it will be outputted to. Click Refresh, no documents yet. After I click Approve in our form, the file will be written to that library. So I'll go ahead and click Approve. I'm back to the home screen at my work center. It's updated to show that the process has been completed. Now we'll shift gears back to SharePoint. We'll click Refresh, and we can see that the file has been written. I will go to my email address. Oh, there it is. I have an email from AgilePoint. Hello, Moen. The following is customer is updated for a ship to address. You can see the customer number, the company, and I can add in any other fields from the form there as well. Here's a link to download the Excel file. I'll click that. It's downloaded here on my tray, and let's just see the data. Make sure that it's correct. As you can see here, we have outputted the information on the form with the updated number 3. I'll click Exit. And now we'll hand it off to our robot. So we'll come here to our player, Moen MVP, and I'll select Start. When I select Start, we'll see that a browser will open and navigate to the web portal of SAP. It will perform the transaction, update, and change the address. We'll see that address change live. And then from there, it will complete that address change and then go to postage and find an updated pricing for the updated address. So I'll go ahead and click play. As you can see, it's entering our information through the GUI. See customer change. We're entering in the customer. See that it's number 3 in the address. We have a pop-up box here saying it was successfully changed. Now it's navigating out to, and that was fast, right? It went to the postage, entered in the new address. We can see here with the pop-up that this is the new pricing for the address. And I'll click OK. And this is our MVP, right? A few step workflow alongside an RPA robot to not only find a customer, to update the customer, load that into SAP, but as well as find additional pricing for the new address. Thank you very much.